Fred. There was a boy called Fred who was very naughty. His mother told him to be good, but he would not listen. He would fight and steal and show off in front of the other boys, and was always in some kind of trouble. Once when he had been very bad and the police were chasing him down the street, Fred jumped over a high wall and broke his leg. When Fred was taken to prison, a kind man called Mr. Hall came to see him. Mr. Hall was a lawyer and he worked in the police station. He tried to help Fred and told him about a very wonderful person called Abdul-Baha who was visiting America. Fred listened and thought that he would like to meet Abdul-Baha, so Mr. Hall told him where to go. Fred did not have any money, so he climbed on top of trains and sometimes underneath and traveled like that for many miles. When he arrived, he was dirty and tired. One of the Baha'is invited him to stay in her house for the night. Very early the next morning, she woke Fred up and he hurried to meet Abdul-Baha. There were a lot of people there and Fred was told to sit down and wait. Fred sat down and sadly thought that it would be a long time before Abdul-Baha would want to see him. But soon someone came to tell him Abdul-Baha was waiting for him. Fred had a funny feeling inside him as he went up the stairs. He had been very bad, and he wondered if Abdul-Baha would be cross with him. The doors opened, and Abdul-Baha smiled at Fred. He took his hands and said, "Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are very welcome." He asked Fred about his journey, and Fred told him how he had traveled on top of and underneath trains. Abdul-Baha's eyes shone. He kissed Fred on both cheeks and gave him some fruit. Then he picked up Fred's dirty hat and kissed that too. Fred stayed with Abdul-Baha for a whole week, and he never did anything bad.